Hey guys, welcome back to another Zakvlogz. Today is Sunday, and today is the last day of my week off, which means tomorrow I head back to work. So I go back to work tomorrow and go back into my normal routine. Gotta start working out again. I haven't worked out all this week because it's been my vacation. It should be fun. The next thing I have to look forward to this year is Halloween in like a week and a half. And then there's Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving is Christmas. And after Christmas is New Year's. And after New Year's is PAX South. So there's quite a few things for me to be excited for even after my staycation is over. Of course, you guys are gonna be along for the ride. I'm gonna keep you guys with me. I'm not gonna stop this momentum, which is not as much momentum. It's kind of like at the top of the hill where it's still kind of flat and you're trying to push the rock and it doesn't actually go anywhere because the rock is still flat. So you have to like give it a little bit of momentum and it like rolls once, but then it doesn't actually finish rolling, and so you have to do it again. That's kind of how I am with my vlogs. But basically, I'm gonna keep up this momentum that I have, and I'm gonna keep going and keep making content for you guys because I love doing this, even though it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun too. So I gotta go get myself ready for church today, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the day relaxing one last time. Let's go get ready for church. Alright guys, so I just got back from Walmart, and literally as we were parking and walking in, there was about 5 police cars. An ambulance was on its way, and so was the fire department. And as we walk in, you know how Walmarts have like a McDonald's or like a Subway on the side? Well, there was a Subway on the side and there was a man laying on the floor, and 2 policemen were already trying to do CPR on him or something. And it was like, I wasn't even involved in it, and it was kind of scary for me. And I don't mean to make it about me. It was just, it was very nerve-wracking to see a person laying on the ground like that, not breathing, or at least I think they weren't breathing, and they looked gray. It just is such a reminder of how precious life is for me. Like, when I first saw all these police officers pulling up and running in, my first thought was, there's a shooter. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in today, and not as in the, it's just unfortunate, we just have to live with it. There's always things that we could do to change it, but like that was my first thought. And then nobody seemed to be really aggressive or like reaching for their guns or anything like that, so it was pretty evident that it wasn't like a shooter situation. And as we walked in, of course, then we saw in the Subway floor this gentleman laying on the floor, not breathing. And it was just very, like, I'm still like tense, and I'm not really shaky about it, but like I'm still very tense. When I get in those situations, I almost like I'm bracing for impact. For me, and I've been in certain situations before, nothing like this, but I've been in certain situations before to know that I'm the type of person that will run into a situation if I know that I can help somebody. A couple weeks ago, there was a gentleman who was walking outside the Apple store, and there was a step up that he missed, and he tripped and fell. And I saw him trip and fall right outside the Apple store, and so without even thinking, my reaction to that was to kind of throw the iPad that I had in my hand on the table and just run outside to help him. Like, I didn't even think, like I ran to help him. And that's just who I am. And so when I get into these situations, like I like brace for impact, and I just want to help and like do whatever needs to be done. And it's just kind of it's very nerve-wracking for me. So anyway, that was my excitement for the day. I really hope that gentleman is okay. As we were leaving, it didn't seem like everything went south or went bad. It looked like everything was fine. Looks like they were like taking some statements, and everybody seemed to kind of be like calm about the whole thing. So I'm hoping that they just figured out what was the issue and then took him to the hospital. So, but anyway, yeah, life is fragile. It's crazy. Okay, close enough. Alright guys, so today is the last day of my staycation. I am finishing up my vlog this evening. Kind of tired and kind of not ready to go back to the world and back to work. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week. I feel kind of bad because I feel like I've neglected my vlogs a little bit, but I was also kind of on vacation, so it's to be expected, I suppose. But it's weird. Like, I'm excited to go back to a routine, but I'm not really excited to go back to work. But I really do love my job, and so I'm kind of excited to go back and do what I do. This week was amazing. I got to relax. We got to set up for Halloween. We went to the zoo. We got to eat out pretty much every day. We celebrated my 4-year wedding anniversary, and it was just a really good week. I'm tired. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, tell your friends, and as always, cool beans.